National Leprechaun Day reactions. Okay, so this is like the third or fourth, maybe, year that I've done this costume, and actually, I'm not sure there is a National Leprechaun Day, but you know it's for St. Patrick's Day, and St. Patrick's Day isn't until Thursday. So I just started the thing several years ago where I said, you know what? The Friday before St. Patrick's Day is Leprechaun Day. That's what we're going for. That's my story, and I'm sticking with it. So anyways, this is always a lot of fun. Of course, you just generate a lot of attention in an outfit like this, and there's lots of pictures, and people immediately put together the connection to St. Patrick's Day. So it's fun. It's fun. I did have a cute little reaction from one of my Walmart friends. She was not actually working. She was just coming through and picking up some stuff. I saw her yesterday, and she came by and she was grinning. She was laughing. She said, "So I'm in here with my husband doing a little shopping." And she said, "We walked in, and you were walking by, and he looked at you and went, 'What the heck?'" Except he didn't say heck. "What the heck?" She said, I bust out laughing and told him, "Oh, that's just Phil. It's fine. He comes in every Friday dressed up as something just to make us smile." So that was fun. I did have a really, really cute little moment. So I was over at UPS and I was returning something, as I am wont to do. I return a lot of stuff to Amazon because I'm just experimenting with costumes. And there was a dad in there. He was kind of worn out. He was just worn out. His little 5-year-old guy, he was on his back on the floor, just kind of squirming around, as 5-year-olds are wont to do. So I, struck up a little conversation with the dad because I was waiting, etc., etc., etc. The boy didn't want to talk to me at first at all. Just would not talk to me, which kind of surprised the dad a little bit, and I found out why later. So nothing. Well, so then I rounded the counter to go kind of wait on the other side. And then I started hearing this little boy telling this story. He's telling this story about how that there was this evil leprechaun, and then they trapped him, and then he's going this big elaborate story. So I started, putting in my own commentary here and there and asking him questions, and then we got into this big conversation. So then I slipped in my little joke that came from, I think it was last year, a customer at Walmart told me this joke, which is funny, So I said, well, I said, lately, leprechauns no longer have pots of gold. With COVID and everything, now they have pots of toilet paper. The dad had his face turned and he lit up in this big smile, and he was trying so hard not to laugh, but he was like, so we chatted for a little while, and he was saying, well, they need gold. I said, they do need gold, but they need toilet paper too. Somewhere in all that turned into pooping gold. Now we were having this big conversation about a leprechaun getting trapped and leprechauns pooping gold. The little kiddo, he really liked that. He liked that idea of leprechauns pooping gold. And then they started coming around and he started talking about the gold. And he's 5 years old, talking about the gold and how it was in a pot at the end of the rainbow. And the way the leprechaun got to the pot of gold was to ride the rainbow. It's exactly right. I looked at him and I said, that's very good. How did you know that? And the dad's like, I ran. And so apparently, this is quite a precocious little child, but it was a fun encounter. I also just had a lovely, lovely encounter today. We have some friends. I went to breakfast with a friend today, and I slipped over to another restaurant to just have coffee with another friend. He and his beloved had twins 3 years ago. Those twins, I believe, were 22 weeks and 2 days or something like that. They were born when they were 22 weeks and 2 days old, and just little. When they were born, they were the size of an elf on the shelf without the hat. So it's just astonishing. And they were up at Children's Hospital in St. Louis, and those wonderful people up in Children's Hospital at St. Louis were taking care of these babies. They told us a story just real quick about how the nurses who would be in charge of the shifts, the nurse would come in and pull up the blanket that was over the incubators, and she would point at those babies and she would say, "Not today, babies. Not today. Nobody is dying on my shift." And so, I mean, they just really, really cared for those children. We actually went up to see those little babies when they were just little. And after that, we were just praying wonder and astonishment over those babies, that those babies would be healthy and well. They're 3 years old today, and I got a chance. I went back with my buddy. He said, "Hey, the kids will enjoy seeing this." So I went back with my buddy to his house, and I got a chance to see those 3-year-old little girls. And they just looked perfectly fine. So that was such a lovely thing to happen today. Happy National, not really national, Happy Leprechaun Day reactions.